Well, good hump day to you. It's Dan. I want to welcome you to my home to sticks. Hope everybody's having a show enough good Wednesday. But over here in East Central Mississippi, hot. About 97, 98 degrees, 100% humidity, but the wind's blowing. Before we get started on today's video, I always like to mention that if you are new to the channel, we want to welcome you. And if you're returning just to see what old Dan and Skyla got going on over her, I sure enough thank you for coming back. What I want to share with you and y'all today is we got a few things that we are doing preparation wise. I feed some animals, but I have a few things that I want to share with you. So give me a second, and that's what we finna do. And what you got going on? Well, first thing we're going to talk about is what's going on with Hurricane Laura now. Scheduled to reach probably the Louisiana coastline and the Texas coastline either tonight or tomorrow morning at a Category 4 hurricane. That's going to be a doozy. We sure enough need to keep those folks in our thoughts and prayers, because that's going to be a big one. As far as East Central Mississippi, only thing we're going to get is a bunch of rain and some high winds, probably about 3 inches of rain and just some high winds. We can use the rain, but I sure enough don't like the wind because of all the trees we got over here. It's clouded up pretty good right now. I don't know if you can see Old Glory over there, but she's stuck out with the wind coming from the east. But that's one thing that we're working on now. We want to go ahead and try to get all of these animals fed. The rain's supposed to move in over here supposedly this evening, so we're trying to get all the animals fed and put up. And the other update that I want to give you and y'all is most of you folks that follow the Home and the Sticks channel also follow CB's Greenhouse and Garden. I spoke to Mr. CB today. Well, I spoke to him several times in the last couple of days. Mr. CB went through surgery and he is at home recovering right now. I was supposed to go back to the doctor on Thursday, which is tomorrow. But as I talked to him today, he was like, Dan, would you please let everybody know that I'm okay, I'm in recovery, and I'm hoping to be back soon. So you and y'all definitely keep Mr. CB in your thoughts and prayers as well. I know it's killing him being inside. He wants to be outside in his garden and working in his greenhouses. But Mr. CB, yeah, you take care and you heal up, brother. Think that wind's blowing? Look at old Bugsy. Buddy, you need to get over there and start eating all of that stuff over there out of the garden. Bugsy here, we don't actually pin up. We leave him out because he's an escape artist, so he just wanders around the home place.
And he's getting fat?
Yeah, he's definitely getting fat. And there's Hank the guinea, and we got chickens out. The goats are like, come on, we need to get our eat on. But before we get to feeding these animals, let's go off in this shack. I want to show you something that we are going to try to grow for a fall crop. We are in the late summer gardens, pretty much kaput over here. But yeah, let's go inside the shack and I'm going to show you what we finna do. You ever heard of a domesticated goat? It's kind of like a dog. All right, what Skyla and I want to do for the fall garden is we want to get another harvest of cucumbers. What I've been wanting to do for the longest time is I've always wanted to make something called Hungarian style pickles. But I always had a hard time trying to find the cucumbers for the recipe because it's a specific cucumber. I looked around, finally found it, and it is these right here. These are Parisian baby cucumbers. It's a real thin-skinned cucumber, and they only get to be 6 to 7 inches long, and they stay kind of small in diameter, and they also don't have a lot of seeds. So what we're going to do is we have just some regular small potting cups. I don't know if that's a potting cup, but anyway, we have these that we're going to plant them in, and we're just going to plant probably 4 seeds, 2 in each cup, and see how it goes. We're probably going to trellis these cucumbers because they seem to grow well on the made cage trellises that we used. And another cool thing about it is if these cucumbers make, we are certainly going to save a bunch of seeds from them And of course, if anybody wants to try the Persian baby cucumbers, we'll have some seeds to share with you and y'all within our community. So let's get to planting these. I might as well just go on and wet this soil up real good. Save your chopsticks. I like to eat with chopsticks, sushi, stuff like that. So Skyla always gets me a couple of extra sets of chopsticks to use, but these guys make fantastic dibbles. So when I say dibble, we're gonna use this in here and probably do 2 cucumbers per container. Only reason why we plant 2 is we want to ensure germination. So, and I'm pretty sure that these are going to germinate. All right, let's cover these guys up. We're just going to set these guys up here. I don't think I'm going to put any light on them. I'm just going to let them sit there. I'm not going to dome the lid or anything like that. We're just going to see if they germinate, and I'm pretty sure they will. So what we're going to do now is Skyla and I are going to get outside and feed these animals, and I'll turn this camera back on as soon as we accomplish that mission. So give me a second. So there you have it. That's what we done did today. We planted some more cucumbers, hopefully for fall harvest, and we also have some updates, weather updates, and also an update on a good friend and fellow creator, Mr. CB over at CB's Greenhouse and Garden. You and y'all that are in the path of Hurricane Laura, and all of our brothers and sisters and fellow creators in Louisiana, the New Orleans Gardener in Texas, Armadillo Junction, Deep South Texas, Miss Lola from Lost on Land again, and I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of other folks that we follow on YouTube. If y'all are in the path of the storm, please be safe and Godspeed. So again, I hope everybody's having a show enough good Wednesday, and I hope everybody's being safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up. They help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over here, give old Dan, and she's over there, Skyla, a look, because we always doing stuff. With that being said, you know it's coming. Dan Referee showing enough, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine.
And I mean nobody.
That's right. You get your shine on and go on and be you. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.